us have that one person in our life who we can trust with everything and might even take a bullet for. But what happens if they're the one behind the gun? Friends, some are fake, some are real. Why are we blind to these two different things? Why must we know the difference? It's nothing big, right? Wrong. Let's take a look at Aaron and Kayla. Pretend they're both friends. However, one of them is fake. The question is, who? Aaron. This guy has been a loner since year 4 or grade 3. He has hardly ever opened up to anyone, and the person he's probably ever talked to is Kayla, his newfound best friend. And he is sure that she will be there when he needs her. Kayla, on the other hand, is extremely outgoing and extrovert, the total opposite of Aaron. She and Aaron have actually get along quite well, despite the fact they used to constantly bicker and argue. There is quite a reason behind the fact that she is interested in him, however. You see, Kayla was also the type of person who liked to boast about things, whether it was hair, food, whatever, and she was slowly running out of options. So why not befriend the richest guy in school? That was Aaron. These types of people are what we call toxic friends. They can be extremely manipulative, yet manage to slip through our grasps like melted butter. This might sound like some weird cliche you would read in a book, or something that isn't really important, but it's actually something that needs to be dealt with immediately. And the first thing that comes to mind is to end it, or ignore the person. One of the easiest things to do. There's nothing wrong with it. But we can also try to consider option 2, where it is to take an understanding and try to reflect on why this happened and why it shouldn't happen again. I am actually the type of person who believes in option 2 and think that some people do deserve a second chance. But some people might not. So if you really need to, cut it off. To ensure we're not in the company of these fake people, it is also important that we understand how to spot them. And we need to know by examining their behaviors. Fake friends are selfish. They can become extra friendly when they need something from us, yet when we would like something from them, they would make an excuse like, sorry, I've got family stuff to deal with, or anything else. We should try to confront them if we see this happening more than just a few times. Some people, however, do bully their friends in front of others, yet when they're alone and together, nobody's watching them, they apologize, saying, I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me. I won't do it again, I promise. They do it again. And also, some people are bossy. They can boss you around and try to see that you don't make any more new friends. They can manipulate your moves, yet make it seem like they are the victim. Since we now know how to spot these fake behaviors, we also need to try to see how to prevent this from happening to us. First of all, avoid sharing all personal information. Even if we think we know the person enough, we still need to try to check, double check, triple check, quadruple check. It is easier to cross-check rather than feel hurt. It is tempting to become friends with someone who is popular in class, country, city, whatever. But we also need to keep in mind that if one were to discover our fake schemes, it would be better if we were to develop a mutual relationship with someone. If we do get suspicious of anything, please, 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 please tell someone you trust, a parent, guardian, sibling, and sometimes it would be, some people do think that we would be pitied if we ask for help, or if we're just burdening others with our problems. But trust me, it's going to be okay. Finally, we have known fake friends, what to do if we are in a situation like this. But what we also need to do is to ask ourselves this question, have we been a fake friend? Was there a situation you became friends with someone because you felt bad for them, but never really intended to be there for them? Or you tried to copy off their work? And once they were done and you got them to do what you wanted them to do, you left it at that. If this was in the past, it's okay. It's over. It's done with. But if we're in this situation currently, we really need to stop. You might not think about it, but others actually do have feelings and lives and choices too. I would want to talk about this one thing, however. A lot of people know it, a lot of people aren't really comfortable with it. It's this weird thing called change. Change is something that can warp your personalities into so many different things you might not even recognize yourself. Some people change small bits of them to make others accept or like them. Some people do huge glow-ups and change the old them into the new them. And that's totally fine. I respect both choices. I can't tell you what to do. But what I can tell you what to do is that there is a huge difference between your choice and peer pressure. Before you try to change yourself, please think if it's just your choice or if it's negative thoughts and peer pressure getting to your head. But all of that aside, we all have an Aaron and Kayla. Whether you're 10 years old yet, where you live, wherever you are. A lot of people might think that some types of information like this is not useful. Some think it would be. I hope it would be some help. And some people do try to see if they have fake friends or not. So, if a curious person just comes up and asks, how many friends do you have? Try to see who's your friend, who's your real friend, who will help you up when the crowd leaves you behind, who will put down the gun instead of pulling the trigger. That is your friend. Thank you.